Calvin Castan at Northern Adirondack Central School, beautiful downtown Ellenburg Corners. Andy Morelli tosses it up. Andy Morelli and Andy Gay are the officials. You might think with the introduction of the lineups and the Star Spangled Banner and all that stuff that this is a varsity game, but it's junior varsity girls basketball in the CVAC. We're going to have a timeout. The Bobcats do not have a varsity squad this year, so they treat the JV start like the varsity start, and most of these young ladies will be on the varsity next year, so they got to get used to that kind of stuff. It's Groundhog Day today, February 2nd, 2012. Temperature 20 degrees when we arrive for the modified game. There's Scott with the ball. The foul's on Laporte. It's inbounded to Scott. From McGee over to Ben. And traveling called on Snide. Indians throw it away, and the Cats will take it right back. Snide pushes it outside to Scott. Slides it over to McGee underneath Snide. And Durnan goes to Snide, but she's denied. Ben will throw it up, too strong. Hasn't hit the rim yet, so it's shot clock still ticking. Problem. Let's see, number 5, that's Spear. We got 5 seconds to get it in. 5-second violation, says Andy Gay. So we'll try again with the Cats trying to get it in. Gets it into Durnan. Durnan throws it up. We're going to have a foul. That's going to send Ben to the line. Foul's on Isabella Schaefer. Whoop. Ben will get another one. She missed it, but she made it. Laporte kind of bounced across the line a little early. Cats take it away. From the Indians. Basket's good for the Indians by 24, Rachel Covey. Dan throws it in for the Bobcats. So it's 4-2 NAC. Stolen by Durnan. Durnan to Scott, and we have a foul. No jump ball. McGee will toss it in. And that'll be a foul shot, or 2. On Maria Remillard, and Dave Berutti's going to call another timeout. 6-2, his team trails. 6:22 to go. We're only a minute and a half into this. Spear will inbound it. Comes into Neenan. Blue ball. Remillard passes up to Laporte, over to Neenan. Bobcat ball. Inbound to Neenan and goes out of bounds. 24, it's Covey. There's Scott. A little strong, and we're going to have a foul on Covey. Ben is shooting 2. Kaylee Brunel comes in for Stephanie Snide. And all net, and a 7-2 lead for the Bobcats. Here's McGee as it's slapped away. Too strong. And Neenan has it. Vernon hands off to McGee. And Remillard ties up Ben. It's a jump ball. We have 11 Tessa Allen reporting in, replacing Neenan for the Indians. 4:52 to go in the first. Whoa, look out. Ben out to McGee, over to Scott. Rebounded for the Indians by Covey. Remillard into the forecourt. Ball to Spears. Spears turns around, throws it up. Good inside position by Durnan. And now Scott has it. Slides it over to Ben. Ben back out to Scott. McGee keeps it. Scott keeps it in bounds, but hands it to the Indians. The double dribble called on Laporte. It's past the baby night here at Ellenberg. They have 3 or 4 toddlers in the stands, and they just pass them from person to person all night long. There's Durnan. Let's see, we've got 20, it's Carpenter in for the Bobcats, and 3 Schaefer back in for the Indians. 8-2 the score. We're at 3:51, only a bit over 4 minutes into it. 9-2 now. This fellow's too young to pass around right here, though. Oh, nice shot from the corner by Schaefer. 9-4. Up to Durnan. Durnan finds Brunel. Brunel puts it up. Durnan on the rebound. And rebounded by Covey. Covey slides it over to Neenan. Guarded closely by Carpenter. Push shot from the corner by Schaefer and rebounded by Carpenter. McGee pushes it up for Van. Then out to McGee from way downtown. Durnan underneath, throws it up off Durnan. No, off Blue. So it's Bobcat ball with 2:51 showing. Brunel off the glass, a pretty shot. Kaylee Brunel. Elbow on Neenan. McGee will toss it in. Hit off the top of the backboard, so it's blue ball. Knocked loose by McGee, picked up by Carpenter, throws it up. Carpenter gets the rebound. Whoa, ladies. Amanda McKinney is reported in for the Indians. That wasn't a particularly good pass. Trying to get it to Durnan, but Durnan had 3 blue shirts right around her, so even if they've gotten her the ball, she would have been surrounded. Now we have a foul on McGee. Scott back in for the Cats. Stolen by Carpenter, knocked out of bounds by the Indians. 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Scott will inbound it. That rebound was pulled down by Spear. And the Cats will take it back. Carpenter to Scott from 17 feet. Yes. Dave Rudy says, let's have another one of them timeouts. So 2:08 to go in the first. It's 13-4 Bobcats. Mainen pushes it up for Schaefer. Now Remillard drives, rolls it up and in. Nice move there. Maria Remillard. 14 is in for the Bobcats. You're saying that looks like Anna Lajway. You're right. Wearing her hair a little different than the last time we were here 2 dates ago. Makes her look taller, I guess. That was missed. Brunel gets the rebound. Brunel hits the first. 14-6, 146 on the clock. And now 15-6 if she hits them both. 9-point lead for the Bobcats. Shot is in and out, rebounded by Brunel. Here's Scott. And we have traveling on Lasway. Snide back in for the Bobcats. Remillard. Good shot there by Covey. I was going to say McCovey, but by Covey, not McCovey. Timeout. Deterica wants a timeout. Lasway into Scott. 1 minute to go in the first. Covey takes it away. Remillard brings it up. Looking for Spears out of bounds. Blue ball. 42 seconds to go in the quarter. Good travel. Remillard trying to line up a shot. Took a little baby step. McGee in the paint to Lasway. No, it wasn't Lasway. It was Durnan. Lasway's not on the floor. McGee inbound it. Finds Scott. Back to McGee. And grabbed by Venn. Scott goes to Dernan. Good move. Snide rebounds. 3 seconds. And we got Brunel in. She replaced Snide. We got 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Bobcats not pressing. We're going to let the Indians bring it into the forecourt. That plan didn't work too good. Cubby scores. Just 10 seconds to go. The Cats should have been bothering the Indians, slowing them down. Instead, they let them rush the ball into the forecourt and get 2 shots and a basket. So it's 15-10. NAC at the end of 1 here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Schaefer to inbound it. Tipped by the Cats. That's why she let it go. Schaefer in to Neenan. Up to Cubby. And here comes Scott. Knocked out of bounds by Neenan. McGee to inbound. Scott too strong. Nice rebound there by Dernan, but she couldn't get the ball. Probably gets the second attempt. No look pass there from Schaefer, Isabella Schaefer. 15-12, the 3-point ball game. Here's Scott. This is off to Brunel. In trouble. McGee will toss it in. That's number 12 in for the Cats, Tyler LaFountain. McGee for Dernan, saves it. But it's slapped out by Remillard. To Venn. Over to Scott. Dernan. Throws it up. Down cleared by Covey. 3-pointer would tie it. Shot by Remillard. Rebounded by Covey. He gets it back to Remillard and he's fouled. Remillard's going to shoot 2. And I'm sure she wants another one just like the other one. This is this one. And it's a 1-point ball game. Low to LaFountain. Wow. Tyler LaFountain with the hook. Gave the Cats a badly needed bucket. Thrown up by Remillard. He gets a hand on it, be off her. Scott into McGee. Moving the ball. That's a 2-3 zone. And Indians strip it away. Trail by 3. 5:16 to go. Second quarter. Scott. Scott into the forecourt. Gets it to Ben. Ben tries. Throws it up. Oh, that's a shot by Rachel Ben. 19-14. 5-point Bobcat lead. We're at 4:47 to go in the second quarter. Groundhog Day. February 2nd, 2012. That's a travel. And it's hard to think of Groundhog Day without thinking of that movie. It's certainly one of my favorites. McGee throws it up a second time. Too hard. Hold called on Durnan. Her first, team fifth. Oh, right in the hands of McGee. McGee looked down and said, what the heck is this? And she is right there at the basket, so you probably won't get an easier 2 points tonight or this year. Good hustle by Carpenter. Over to Scott for three. A big three-pointer by Jillian Scott. And the Bobcat fans are excited. They lead by 10 all of a sudden. Just less than a minute ago it was 1. Now it's 10. 24-14 is the score. Another turnover gives the ball to the Bobcats. Here's McGee. Hooks it over to Durnan. Nope, rebounded by Carpenter. Bobcats do a good job of moving that ball. Blue ball. Covey. 24-16. Oh, nice look. Beautiful look. Good hustle there by Ben to get down the floor and get open. And it's 26-16. Back to a 10-point bulge and taken away and travel. Ben's hustle forced the dribbler to turn into McGee. Then Ben was looking to get the ball to McGee, and what she thought was going to be an opening for a pass didn't turn out that way, and she ends up taking a little stroll. 3:02 to go in the second quarter. A long shot by Spear, rebounded by Durnan. Excuse me, that was Schaefer with the shot. There's Scott, out to McGee for three. Megan McGee. Cats take it away. They lead by 13. 2:27 to go in the half. They are on a run here in the late second. Here's Remillard. To Covey. Covey throws it up and in. She's been carrying that offense for the Indians. The ball comes to Carpenter. She comes up short. Ben is there and throws it in. Touch shot by Rachel Ben. 31-18 Bobcats, 1:48 to go in the half. That's thrown up, rebounded by Scott. Here comes McGee. When you're hot, you're hot. And Rachel Ben firing in a three-pointer to make it 34-18. Babe Baruti's going to run out of timeouts. Looking at that Bobcat team, Taylor Durnan is an 8th grader. McKenna McGee is a 7th grader. Tyler LaFountain is a 10th grader. Rachel Venn, a 9th grader. Anna Lajway, a 9th grader. Jillian Scott, 10th. Kristen Carpenter, 9th. Megan McGee, a 9th. Stephanie Snyder, a 9th. And Kaylee Brunell is a sophomore. So only 3 sophomores. 5 freshmen, 1 8th grader, and a 7th grader. And the Cats get it back again. Andy Kay pointing to the other end and said, gold. Whoa, that's going to be a foul on Covey. No, excuse me, not Covey, but 14, Neenan. Double bonus for Venn. Gets the first. And a 7th grader, McKenna McGee, reports in. Number 11 in your program. That one's short. 35-18, 119 on the clock. Into Neenan. Is it Schaefer? Cats looking to double the score here. It was 15-14 and now it's 35-18. They've had a huge second quarter. That'd be a foul on McGee the younger. "27 years ago, Andy Gay was one of the stars of the Section 7 champion 1985 team at Northeastern Clinton. 45 years ago, Andy Morelli's one of the top players in CCIL for St. Mary's. Started short. Rudy, I'm trying to think of when he, 94, 95, something like that. I think he graduated from Plattsburgh. And Jess Herrica, gosh darn, she must be about a 2000 graduate of Seton, somewhere in that area. There's a shot that's blocked. (35-19), 15 seconds to go. It could be a travel, but it's going to be a foul. Well, it didn't take long for McKenna McGee to pick up a couple of fouls. She's got 2 already. This is Maria Lemillard at the line, missing the first. 7 seconds left in the half. Banks that one in, so they'll make it 35-20. Cats hurry the ball in. Get a shot off. They'll settle for a 15-point advantage after 2 here on viewer-supported Hometown Cable. If I were a Bobcat fan, I'd be supporting Hometown Cable because I'd want to say thank you for the coverage of this up-and-coming young team. Scott into McGee. Oh, behind the back. I know it's more impressive when you don't lose the ball. A little too strong there by Spear and thrown in by Covey. 35-22. Indians just trying to keep it close at this point. Scott to Fountain. Nope. Venn. McGee will inbound. Comes deep. Back to McGee for 3. Nope. Good job of rebounding there by Carpenter. That shot is taken by McGee, rebounded by Neenan. Travel. Not a big crowd. Quite a few folks here for an evening with no varsity game. Yeah, not a bad turnout. Over to Scott. That's stripped away by Spear and rejected by McGee. Carpenter pushes it up to Scott. Scott will dish it off to Ben. Ben hits the rim. And it's rebounded by Spear, who just got rid of it instead of really having a good target. Scott will go for a reverse, but Cubby was kind of between her and the basket. Spear will inbound. 5 seconds to get it in. Gets it to Neenan. Neenan will bring it up. Rejected by McGee. And the Cats take it away. Scott. Darnan looking underneath for McGee. And on the line was Schaefer. Brunel replaces Carpenter. Cats still looking for their first second half point. Rebound Covey. Broken up by Scott. Scott throws it up to Venn. And she's fouled. 5:27 showing, third quarter. Venn hits the first. And she'll shoot her second. That one rolls the rim. The jump ball. Inbounded by McGee. Thrown up by Dernan. Rebounded by the Indians. Stolen by Venn. McGee with the pink shoes will bring it up. Give it to Dernan on the high post. Bounces it to Burnell. In and out. And the ball comes over to Neenan. Stolen by Venn. And she is hammered by Laporte. That's the fourth foul on Laporte. Shots are missed. Rebounded by Spear. It's Schaefer. Over to Neenan. Neenan back to Schaefer, to Spear. And thrown up in it. Oh, off the rim by Covey. Here's Dernan. Dernan finds Carpenter. Now Scott. Ben. Into Carpenter. Ben stumbled. Remillard comes up with it. the rim from Neenan, rebounded by Brunel. 3:44 to go. Van out to Scott. 21 feet. Rebounded by Schaefer. Remillard will bring it up. McGee set to come back in for the Cats. Taken away by Venn. Venn to Scott. And Julian Scott lays it in. It's 38-22. We'll have a foul called on Venn. McGee just back in. Forces the turnover. And gets the 2 points. Let's bring it back to her. 40-22. 40-22. 18-point Bobcat lead. Lasway and McKenna McGee report in. Blue time with 2:47 on the clock. It's 40-22 Bobcats. There's McGee. Durnan to Brunel. Nice try. With a big lead, Cats aren't pressing. They'll pick up at midcourt. Or at least near midcourt is Remillard. Down Brunel. McGee, up to McGee. Sisterly love. Will be assist to her big sister. Blocked by McKenna McGee. Indians keep it. Knocked out of bounds by McGee. Blocked by McGee, I think. There's McGee, McKenna McGee. Vernon's there to help. And we're going to have a jump. Megan McGee into Lasway, and she's fouled. Lasway will shoot 2. Try by Snide, but the Indians get it. Schaefer over to Remillard. We got 11, that's Allen. Rebounded by McGee the younger. Gives it to Durnan. Cats up by 20. Durnan shooting 2. McKinney back in for the Indians. Durnan can make it a 2-1 margin. She does. So Durnan replaced by LaFountain. There's statisticians over there working hard. Spear with a shot, or Schaefer with a shot. Rebounded by Covey. Allen puts it to the floor. Back to Remillard. Remillard blocked on McGee. Remillard will shoot 2. Ben replaces McGee. Second one is missed. Indians get in there for the rebound. Who's boxing out there? Nobody boxing out on the Bobcat side. Good rebound in there by the Indians. Covey's going to shoot two. Foul was on Snide, her second. Lauren Lawless has come in for the Indians, number 13. And Covey hits. 44-24, 47 seconds to go in the third. McGee to Ben. Lasway to Ben to McGee. Too strong. Rebound Allen. .28 seconds to go in the third. Wallace to Remillard. Allen looking for Wallace. 12 on the shot clock. Allen lets a three-pointer sail. Follows, gets her own rebound. Wallace looks low for Covey. And we'll have a jump ball. Peru turn with 2 seconds. Allen will inbound. That's the second time Covey has scored with just a second or so left on the clock. But this time it's 44-26. And we are heading for the fourth here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Almost 3 hours since the modified game started. That's a lot of time for a game in 3 quarters. McKinney gives to Remillard. Over to Allen. Now Lawless to Remillard to McKinney. Then shot goes off the rim and the jump ball. And just like that, we'll get another possession change. Ball up to Carpenter. Carpenter back to McGee to Lasway. Lasway, nope. Lasway, nope. Now Carpenter with a new shot clock, puts it outside. McGee fouled. Everyone's missed. McGee gets the rebound. Off LaFountain. 6.5 to go in the game. 45-26. Bobcats leading Peru. Lawless intended for Allen. Lawless with the ball. Looking to get it to McKinney. It's knocked out of bounds by Lasway. 5 on the shot clock. And Cats take it away. LaFountain gives it to McGee. Over to Carpenter. Now Lasway back out front to McGee. Cats moving the ball very well. Ball went off Blue, 14 on the shot clock. Into Snide, and she is fouled by Allen. Stephanie Snide. Shooter. No. One of the Blue players was across too soon. Allen attempts to save it. McGee into Carpenter. There's Lasway. Blue ball. Maddox will bring it up. There's Carpenter. Thrown up by Lasway. Rebounded strongly by Lawless. Yep, up to Maddox. .451 on the clock. Maddox will inbound. And Carpenter knocks it away from Allen. Off Allen. Carpenter will inbound. McGee brings it up. Knocked loose by McKinney. Just a little bit cool in here tonight. Sometimes it's a little warm, sometimes like tonight it's a little cool. Not that cold outside, but just a degree or two cooler than we'd like. But no wind. We've had a lot cooler experiences up here in Ellenburg than we're experiencing tonight. Lasway. Shot taken by Carpenter, thrown back up by LaFountain. Grabbed by Lawless. And McKinney will give to Lawless, going to Maddox. Allen intended for Lawless, stolen by Carpenter. And he rolls it in. Smooth by Kristen Carpentier. 47-26. Cats take the ball. Carpenter. Wait for your team. .322 remaining. Ben back in for the Cats. Replacing Lasway. Maddox into the forecourt. Over to Laporte. Laporte with a long shot, short. Rebound McKinney. Tipped and a foul. Going for the ball, she ended up scraping the skin on the face of Laporte there. Spear comes in. Cats take it away. This is Ben. Up for lookout. McGee. No, that's not McGee. That's Carpenter. Carpenter will shoot 2. Rebounded by Spear. Kinney says help. Maddox comes back for it. Wallace goes low to Spear. Maddox gets the rebound. And thrown up by Maddox. Jump ball. Report looks like nothing too severe. It's still in pain. Wallace picks up her second foul. Fountain's shooting a 1-and-1. Rebound Carpenter to McGee, and another whistle. McGee will shoot. .2:14 on the clock. .48-26, 22-point lead for the Bobcats. Shot by Maddox. Under 2 to go. Ben gives to Carpenter. Burnell back in over to McGee. And good hustle there by Fountain to get that ball. Intended for Burnell. Picked off by Spear. However, the Cats get it right back. Carpenter to McGee. Peru, Class B school. These are the type of teams that the Bobcats like to beat. They beat the Cougars last week. Earlier in the week they beat Ticonderoga, which is an important school to beat because they're a Class C school. There's Ben. McGee. Maddox, 36 seconds here, so time is ticking down. Shot by Lawless, tipped by Yellow. 14 on the shot clock, 29 on the game clock. Rebounded by McGee. Ben. And now they spread out and don't shoot offense here to run out the clock. 14 seconds. Seconds. That'll do it. 22 points, 48-26 victory. Very quiet 4-0 fourth quarter, but a 22-point victory nonetheless for the Northern Adirondack Bobcats. They defeat the visiting Peru Indians, and that's the way it was in CVAC Junior Varsity Girls Basketball at Northern Adirondack Central School, beautiful downtown Ellenbrook Corners. Thanks for watching. And for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable, win, lose or draw, this is TV that's really worthy of your support, Hometown Cable.